everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Jordan. I'm a yoga instructor and massage therapist. I actually just recently got out of class and I got home and I have till like 4:30 until my mom and I are working out, and my altar is disgusting. So I thought it would be really cool to do like a little altar setup because I've also been wanting to kind of shuffle things around a little bit, incorporate some more crystals. I haven't done like a setup in a while and I haven't just played with my rocks. I'm so fascinated by people's altars. A few of my friends have them and we just love to talk about them. We love to share them, and it really is such a sacred place. For those of you that don't know, a altar is sort of like a place where you can sit and where you can just sort of manifest happy thoughts, journal, like just a place where you spend time self-reflecting or, you know, thinking about others in a positive, happy way. This is what it looks like now. As you can see, there's like crap on it, and we gotta fix it. It is just not looking its best right now. Salt lamp, no problem. The water fountain, that's the kicker here. Okay. Gosh. This thing, honestly, I love it so much. One of my students gave it to me. I absolutely adore it, but holy cow. She can be a little high maintenance sometimes. So I'm gonna touch on this a little bit more later in the video, but one of my favorite tools to use is sage. And it's just so cleansing. I just really connect with it. I think there's so many ways that you can manifest anything, and everyone has their own tool. And I don't know, for me, I love sage. So I'm gonna burn some of this. Okay, great, we got our sage burning. I'm gonna put this down here. Oh, so gross. Okay. So our altar is clean. Like, you can even tell that like it looks gorgeous. Now we're gonna put all the crap back on it. I scrubbed really hard with a microfiber towel, so it got dirty from the ash. I would normally be using that instead of a paper towel because paper towels are not environmentally friendly. And although they're necessary, don't get me wrong, I'm a huge clean freak. I love to use them, but we gotta use them in moderation. We have to love them so much that we can't use them all the time or else we'll lose appreciation. That's what I tell myself so our earth doesn't die. This is my sound bowl. I actually really love this. My step-grandmother gave this to me. It's very rare that I feel the need for that, but it's always amazing to have when I need it. My boyfriend also got me this really cute container. I absolutely adore it. I keep saying adore, I don't know why. I love it. Like, that's what the top looks like. I don't know what I want to put in it yet. I'm thinking like herbs or something. All right, and then we got my sweet tarot deck. This is the card I pulled today. I'm trying to start reading my tarot more, so I'm kind of doing like a little challenge for me where I pull a tarot card every day. If I don't do it every day, then it's a 2-day rule, so I can only skip one day, basically. So you can never skip 2 days in a row. Salt lamp. Oh, she's heavy. All right, and then let's get this fountain. Let's just get it over with now. Okay. Oh, it's so bad. Crushed it. Welcome to this side of my altar. So my altar, like what it's made of, it's actually like a little side table bookshelf thing. And this is what's supposed to be in front where we started. So this side is actually supposed to be facing out from the wall, but I wanted it to be like this because I wanted a front is in each side of the bookshelf serves a purpose and where I can get to both sides for different reasons. This is where I keep all my books. This is my first book of shadows, and this is actually also the first notebook I have ever finished. Like oh no, I thought I finished it. But basically all the way to the back, which is very rare for me, so I'm really proud of my first book of shadows. Just got stuff about chakras and energy work and like my experience with it and all that stuff. I also have a lot of crystal books. I totally love this one specifically. We all know and love this one. We got the Yoga Sutras. This is basically the Yoga Bible. Whenever I'm feeling lost, I always come back to the Yoga Sutras. Psychic Development. I actually read this book. It's called I Thought It Was Just Me, but It Isn't, by Brené Brown. I honestly can't even, I haven't read it in so long, I can't even tell you what it really talks about, but it's really general, really self-empowering, and I think I'm gonna add this to the list of books I wanna read this year. Spiritual astrology, and yeah, that kind of covers like the generalness of my books I keep over here at least. And then this little guy, I know you were so curious. This is my crystal basket. Up here are the raw rocks, so that they're placed more specifically, and it's also sitting on silk. And then the ones down here, these are just tumbled rocks. I do keep my raw selenite down here just to keep them, you know, connected and feeling good to the top level, and they're just sitting on like a washcloth. I love this because when the new moon comes or the full moon comes, I can literally just pick up all my freaking rocks and then just bring them to my back porch where they can sit and charge in the moonlight, and it's super easy. I've been doing this for like 3 years. It's incredible. But I kind of want to move some around my house. So this is gonna be something we may go through together, maybe in this video, maybe another video. We'll see. Stay tuned. All right. Just wiped this down. Because I have this set up the way it is, I don't really organize my books because I can just see them so well. And if you care to know what it was or what it is that I'm using to wipe down my altar with, a microfiber cloth, I don't know where I just put it, but it's 100% polyester. I'm using a 20-80 mix of water and vinegar. Call me sort of anal, I prefer to use more natural things on my altar. Also, it's like wicked cheap. You've made it this far, thanks! Welcome to the other side of my altar. And this is where I keep like all my divinity tools and the ones I like to use the best. Sorry, please hold. I like to break my sage up into pieces so it goes out pretty fast, but it allows me to like moderate how long I want it to burn as opposed to like a whole bundle. And I don't know, breaking off a little piece makes me just feel so close to it. Sage is a burnin'. Anyways, yes, these are my divinity tools. So this is a new guy. This is a massage Himalayan salt stone. My boyfriend's aunt got this for me for Christmas. I have not opened it yet, but I am very excited and grateful for this. This is, I asked for this for Christmas. It is a smudging kit from JL Local on Facebook and Instagram. I'm so stoked for this. So it came with this really cute, hold on, I'm gonna come close. It came with this super, super cute turquoise bracelet. And then, sage! It's wrapped in herbs, like, oh my gosh. Okay, so it's actually really annoying. They don't say in the packaging, like, what these all are. We do have a Palo wood stick. I'm so stoked. I've never used one of these before, so this was like a little extra in there that I was excited to like see if I like. It's white sage, and it's wrapped in dried flowers, and I can't tell you what they are. It doesn't say. Oh yeah, that's rosemary. This is just a rosemary bundle for sure. It doesn't say what they are. I'll have to go online and look and get back to you guys down in the description. I have candles here. I actually just recently got into this sort of witchcraft here. Not witchcraft at all, just manifestation. So I wrote health on this one and prosperity on this one, abundance. And whenever I'm feeling like I'm lacking in one of the two or both, I just burn them and, you know, I just tell myself it works, and that's pretty much how manifestation works. That's that. I do actually have books on this side, but these are books that like I tend to use every day. I use them as tools as opposed to like light reading or good books I like. This is my tarot card book meaning. I love referring back to this almost every single time I read a card, even though I generally know what each card means, because I feel like there's always something new. The imagery in the Shadowscape Companion deck is nuts. I love this deck. This is my tarot journal, and this is where I'm just tracking the cards that I pull and just writing down little symbols because the cards are so detailed. Here, I'll show you. The cards are very small and hold so many details, and like I said, you just discover something new every single time, and that's where I write down all this stuff. And we have this out, and I think, oh yes, I was using this for inspiration for guided meditation. There's a lot of chakra meditations in here, and a lot of the guided meditations that I teach in my yoga classes, or if I'm giving a massage and they want to do a little bit of their own energy work, I'll sort of guide them through their own energy with like inspiration from this book. And then we have The Planets and Their Possibilities by Susan Miller. Yeah. I found this in like one of those like library giveaway things. Her insight is very inspirational. We have The Key Poses to Yoga. This is one of my textbooks I got through my teacher training, which is awesome. In most teacher trainings, you will get an abundance of books with your payment, and it is just like, like if I feel like I've been sort of repetitive and teaching the same poses, because I teach like 11 to 13 classes a week, so they can all kind of run together. Just to keep my inspiration up, I just like to keep it here, or I'll like think of a pose and be like, what muscle does that activate? And as a massage therapist, I'm just curious about that too. Things I can incorporate in massage. And yeah, that covers this side of the altar. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys. Oh my God, help. This is my astrology encyclopedia that I also really love. Also, this is what a microfiber cloth looks like. Buy them and use less paper towels. Wow. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, and so now that she's clean, which we're very excited about, now it's time to set up the crystals. Okay. Rocks, rocks, rocks. Okay, this is my favorite part of cleaning and like resetting up my altar, is being able to put all my stones out and to look at them all pretty and whatnot. That's definitely gonna stay. Is my selenite wand. Doing the tarot card readings every day has kind of been exhausting, not only to me, but like to my poor little deck here. And I found that like the saging before and after every reading, and keeping this guy around and saging this bean has been incredibly helpful. So you're gonna sit right on top. Quartz cluster. This is usually the center of all of my little altars, sort of the place where I channel like all happy, beautiful vibes onto my altar. This, another one of my students, and I would definitely call you a friend, love you Des, got me this massage wand as a gift for, you know, finishing massage school and getting my license and stuff. We just talked about this recently, and it just brings me so much joy, and I haven't been able to incorporate it yet, although it's been sitting with my stones. And I feel like that's the best way for a new crystal to get to know you better, just making sure it's not contaminated and then letting it sit with your other rocks and getting to know you on that level. I feel like it's less invasive for the rock. I mean, we don't want to like be offensive. Yes, I haven't incorporated this yet into my altar, but it is time. I want her to be nice and ready, especially since my license finally just got approved this Monday. Like, I'm officially licensed in the state of Virginia. Okay, and then my favorite stone, one of my favorite stones, amethyst. This is a little cluster I have, and then these are just a bunch of little tiny stones. I just think they're so beautiful raw, and I just feel really connected to it. My favorite color is purple. First, I make a circle. Every time I make an altar, I really just sort of put things wherever. Like, I really just follow my intuition and just put them where I just want to. According to my readings recently and just like the way I've been feeling, I really just need some like gentle vibes. I just need to connect with like my gentle side, my go with the flow side, my not. I called for my spirit guides. I hope you guys aren't trying to talk to me. Like, do you turn off every time I say something good? Or please don't think I'm crazy. Like, still come to my classes. Alright, this salt lamp just doesn't want to be on. I'm gonna let her do her. Okay. Oh, this one. I have to. Okay, this is another quartz, and I love this quartz because I actually got it at Electric Forest Music Festival. I saw it in like this disheveled state, and I just bought it from the person, and I just remember walking around just like this, just orchestrating. It called to me in the middle of the forest, and I love incorporating it into my altars. It's also the only pentagonal shape stone I have, so that's also why I really like to include it. And I actually kind of keep her at the bottom. I felt so rooted and grounded when I got this quartz, and it just makes me so happy. I put rose quartz in there. She even looks just so gentle and coddling. When you need a hug, rose quartz will give you a hug. I use actually this stone a lot for my tarot readings. I just feel really connected to my spirit guides with this. I think that's all I think that's it. After I bless my now clean little altar. Now just give myself a little dust off. Oh, and lastly, this cute little yoga block I used to sit on while doing my altar. I was sitting on it the whole video. And then once I'm done, I can just sort of just like, bing. Alright guys, that concludes my little altar cleansing / tour. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it actually inspires you to make your own little corner in your own space for reflection and a place where you can find peace and a place that you feel happy and represents you as a person and as a growing human, I guess. Thank you so much. Again, my name's Jordan. I'm a licensed yoga instructor and massage therapist. I post stuff when I do, and recently I've been feeling super inspired, so subscribe. And if you're not going to, then that's totally fine. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you again in your search browser or suggested or wherever you found me. Peace out.